YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. We got a new show today that we're bringing to the channel. It is going to be my NBA picks show, and yeah, I'm super excited for this one. So last season, and just some backstory, I've been, like probably many of you, been betting NBA games for years, like half a decade at this point, maybe more than half a decade when I think about it. So, you know, this is nothing new to me. The new part is developing some content out of it. Now, I've probably tweeted my picks before in the past or posted them on my website, GuyBostonSports.com, but we've never really committed to this sort of format of a, hey, let's do a show about it. So I am super excited to bring this to you guys. Last year, I went 58% against the spread, which if you know anything about sports gambling, that is pretty damn good. I'm hoping to be able to do that again. So I'm very excited to bring this show to the channel. But yeah, without further ado, let's sort of, I guess, just jump right into it. We have two games on the slate for NBA opening night, which, saying that out loud, NBA opening night, damn, that sounds awesome. NBA is officially back. Hence why we're doing this show. But yeah, you know, tomorrow we wake up and we have NBA basketball tonight. So we're starting it off with the Nets at the Bucks. Some key injuries here. Kyrie Irving is obviously out for the Nets due to personal reasons, if we're going to call it that. And then on the Bucks side of things, a couple guys are questionable. I know Rodney Hood is questionable. I believe Bobby Portis just got downgraded to out. Semi Ojeleye is out. Dante DiVincenzo is out until further notice as well. Paul Millsap, I think, is out for the Nets as well. But overall, my pick here, it's tough. It's gone back and forth. Right now, the line, Vegas has this line at, well, your guess is as good as mine. This thing has moved between 1.5 favorites on the Bucks side of things, -1.5, to swinging a 3-point swing to the Brooklyn Nets, -1.5. Like, it goes back and forth, and Vegas clearly can't make up its mind. The public clearly can't make up its mind. It is pushing the line back and forth. And as I'm recording this right now at 10 p.m. on Monday night, the night before this game goes live, we now have a pick'em. No spread. It's a pick'em. Who are you going to take? Well, my first official pick of the season, of this channel, of this show is, well, I'm not picking either of these teams right now. I'm staying away from picking a side in this ball game. The pick that I'm going to ride with here is going to be the under. Now, for a few reasons. There's going to be a lot of rust to shake off here. This is the first game of the NBA season first and foremost. Second, these are two teams that played each other pretty tough in the playoffs last year, and they're going to have some intense basketball and intense beef to settle now coming tomorrow, opening night, right? And when I see intense basketball and I hear about intense basketball, I think one thing, I think defense. But right now, that over-under is sitting at 238 points, and I see this game, regardless of how it turns out, I see this game being like a 116 to 113 type game. My formulas and my models put this game right around a 235 game, which is pretty close to that 238 number, but it does tell me that all numbers are pointing in the direction of the under. I really don't see this game being a shootout because it is that first game of the year. I think that this is going to be a total under. I think it's going to be a close one. I don't think that we're going to see like a sub 200 point game, but I don't see us pushing 240 points. I see it sticking right around that 230 to 235 mark, which is a few points under. So that is my first official pick on this show in this season. The Nets at Bucks. We're going with the under 238. Next up is the Warriors at the Lakers. This is a pretty good game because I want to think, you know, the Lakers have stunk it up in the preseason. I want to think, oh, they're going to come out guns blazing. They're going to play really well. They're going to go out there and smack a Warriors team that I don't think played as well as they could have last year, right? But then you start to line it up and look at it, and it goes, is this Lakers team really that good? Do we still trust LeBron James as he gets older? Do we really think that they're going to come out guns blazing and absolutely blow out the Warriors? The line right now is 4 points. The Lakers are giving 4 to the Warriors, and the over-under is 228 points. And to me, I just don't trust the Lakers. After what I've seen, you don't just go out there and, you know, stink it up in the preseason and then say, hey, let's flip a switch. I know LeBron's done that his entire career, but as he gets older, that switch has a little bit more friction, and it's harder and harder to flip. And even with the injuries of Klay Thompson and James Wiseman, I do still like the underdog here. I like the Warriors in opening night to keep it close, at least to 4 points. I could totally see the Lakers winning this game by 2 or so, but I'm going to take the Warriors +4. And then in terms of the over and under, we have 2 picks here. I'm doubling down. I like the under 228. Strictly for the fact that, I think that both teams could come out rusty. A team like the Warriors that relies on shooting the ball, I think that that's going to at least take a couple games to really fully click for this team. And then the Lakers, they do have a lot of old heads on that team. I think that they're going to kind of come in and really need to warm up. And I think that that's going to be leaning towards an under-type ball game as well. And in terms of the player prop of the night, now, I don't think that we're going to count these in terms of our record and whatnot, but we will keep a tracker throughout the season of these plays. But these are going to be more for your value. Like, these are going to be more long shots. We'll do parlays throughout the season as well. But for opening night, we do have a player prop of the night, and we're going to go with Joe Harris over 1.5 assists. In fact, you can get that right now at +146. I'm going to sign up for that all day long. So there's the player prop of the night, +146 on the over Joe Harris, 1.5 assists. There are the picks for opening night, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Hopefully you guys play these, and hopefully you guys win them with me. Again, I'm playing everything that I tell you guys. And yeah, we'll see you right back here. We have more games tomorrow, so we will be right here. We'll do another video as well. And yeah, in terms of the cadence of doing this and whatnot, we're going to try and do this as much as possible. But wherever we do not get our picks into a video, we will post them on the community tab, and we'll also post them on my Twitter at EvGuyBoston. Make sure to follow me there at EvGuyBoston. But here we go. Here's the first edition of my NBA picks. Easy one today. We only have 2 games. We got 3 plays and a player prop for you guys. So hopefully you guys are tagging along. And yeah, you better have deep pockets because we're winning some money this year. Catch you guys in the next video.